I have done the first level security that I need to do for my product, but I'm not sure what I should be looking out for when I'm connecting to OnePipe, when I'm connecting to Mono or any other person, Okra. What should I be looking out for that I'll be comfortable that this person, has done what they're supposed to do? I've done my own bits, but what should I be looking out for? And sure, you mentioned secure coding. So what kind of outputs, should I look out for as a product manager to ensure that secure coding is actually going on? For the VAPT you spoke about, is there a report, PDF, like an outcome that I can look at? Those kind of things. We would like to know, please. From what you've been seeing, what are the emerging threats, right, in the ecosystem? Perhaps the top 2 emerging threats in the ecosystem.
Actually, in the best security controls, their CISOs are the best in class. They go to training, go to foreign conferences, but still get breached. Why? Because
you find one individual that has access to almost everything. Now the fintech is growing, they are raising funds, and this same one person might be the enterprise, administrator or something like that, has access to everything. You find that in many places. What do you think about that? Let's take some questions. Rhoda, what do you have for us?
Okay, someone asked a question. Person says, for a fintech leveraging on the third-party integrations for most of their app, what are the security considerations to put in place?
So, third-party, so it depends on how you say it. So, you are a fintech and you are plugging to, say, OnePipe and some other services, right? That's probably we will look at it. So the good thing is for you are most likely, to be honest, if you're a fintech starting up, so it's like that third party or that standalone fintech that is trying to plug into the banks and other service provider. So, for example, you are a fintech coming up and you need a processor. So you're plugging into Paystack or, into, or, and you also need to plug into a bank. So truth is, most of these organizations are already complying to some security standards that you will be comfortable with, and they're probably doing some assessment. So you might want to try to carry out a third-party risk assessment on them. I'm not sure how successful that will be. And I'll have a go out. I'll tell you, I was having a conversation with one of my colleagues that is the head of security in one of the legacy payment companies. And he's saying that banks have been engaging him to carry out a third-party risk assessment. So that means about 30 banks will be engaging him and be trying to do the same thing. So what I'm trying to tell you now is that it is supposed to be reverse. InterSwitch, Unified Payments, Paystack, and the rest of them are the ones that should carry out third-party risk assessments, with the banks and the people plugging into them. So you will now need to comply to some standards and ensure you have security controls in place to align with the controls they've put in place. So first is, you probably want to consider yourself first. Am I secure? Have I built a secure product? Have I put security controls in place? Once you've done that, your request to the third party will be in a secure manner. For us to plug or to talk, or for the APIs to be consumed or connected, authentication is required, exchange tokens. So your current state defines how you plug into that third party. And if they don't have security controls in place, they won't have a choice than to put it in place to enjoy the service working with you.
Let me try and ask maybe a deeper question based on that same question. So I think this person is saying, I have done the first level security that I need to do for my product, but I'm not sure what I should be looking out for when I'm connecting to OnePipe, when I'm connecting to Mono or any other person, Okra. What should I be looking out for that I'll be comfortable that this person, has done what they're supposed to do? I've done my own bits, but what should I be looking out for?
Okay. So 2 things. There's a technical part and there's also just the operational part. So, and I've seen this with third-party service providers. They would literally ask you, what API security best practices do you have in place? So, because I'm sure the connection is through API. So you want to confirm that this third party is compliant to best practices, or what are the security considerations for your API connectivity with your third parties. So you want to know what they have in place, and then you guys agree on your mode of connection.
Awesome.
So truth is as straightforward as that.
Awesome. Thank you. So I have an interesting question I can see here.
Person asks, what should the product manager contribute to security of the mobile website?
Okay, so product manager, I think the only thing the product manager must insist that the developer follows through with secure coding best practices. Ensure they follow, because first things first, I have not found that product manager that is concerned about security. Product manager is concerned about go live. When is this going to be ready? When are we going live? So, but for a product manager that would be interested, it will be, hey guys, I hope we're building in a secure manner. I hope we've assessed the code. I hope, everything is secure. I don't want our customers to lose money. I don't want our reputation to be tarnished when we go live. Please build in a secure manner. Also, have we done VAPT? Have we done a vulnerability assessment before we go live? So it can be, product manager can morally support them and ensure they do these things before go live. And it will be surprising because that product manager that will do that, maybe, like they say, the beautiful ones are not yet born.
Excuse me, so I speak on behalf of product managers concerned about secure products. Please about secure products. But I wanted to ask you because I'm interested in real talk, right? You can go and say, oh, I hope we are putting in security stuff, in this product. And then the guy will say, yeah, please just leave me alone. How do we ensure that's actually happening? There's something you mentioned, and this is the last question, so we're rounding up. How do we ensure, you mentioned secure coding. So what kind of outputs, should I look out for as a product manager to ensure that secure coding is actually going on? For the VAPT you spoke about, is there a report that can be sent to me? Is there a PDF, like an outcome that I can look at? Those kind of things. We'd like to know, please.
Yes. So for example, if the code is built to secure, by the time a vulnerability assessment and pen test has been done, you will find very possibly no critical vulnerability, maybe some low vulnerabilities. So how secure the code or platform has been built determines how green your report would look when it comes out from the VAPT. So yes, the VAPT is like the golden document. So yes, vulnerabilities have been identified and we've sent it back to the development team to remediate. And then when they remediate, we'll do another retest. The retest will now confirm that yes, the vulnerabilities identified earlier 2 weeks ago have been remediated and it's a good time for us to go live.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Gbolabo. Thank you for spending so long with us and your patience throughout the process of preparing for this event. We have learned so much from you. There are a couple of questions in the comment section that we haven't dealt with. We'll put them in the Fintech Open House room in the Slack community. We'll be calling on you, please, at your convenience to, come into that room and answer more questions. This is also a time to say, if you're not yet in the Slack community for the payment law, there'll be a link somewhere, just one click and then you join the Slack community so that you can take advantage of the networking, the learning and interactions that happen on that community. We'll be closing out. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you for donating your time. We really appreciate that. Thank you to Gbolabo. Thank you to the payment law team that has brought up this session and prepared for it and everything, about making it successful.